I'm Bill Incardona, along with tournament started with 76 players. We now only have 4 left in the tournament. 2 defeated players in Buddy Hall and Francisco Bustamante, and the only 2 undefeated players left in the tournament are Nick Varner, the number 2 ranked player in the world, his opponent.
Sometimes you tend to overamp a little bit, as I heard Buddy Hall say.
I said every great player has his time, and I think it's your time now. You're playing well, you're thinking well, and no, it might not be that way. Just take advantage of it, enjoy it while it's here.
I was practicing at all the tournaments for the last couple of years, and it seems to be paying off now.
It certainly is. He's really I'm sure he's very proud of it. I think he's been playing on that tour now for about 6 years, and I can look this time, when he faced adversity and things just go his way today. He's a completely different player than I think it was, and played against the best straight pool players in the world, never playing the game, and defeated every top straight pool player in the country. That's really a remarkable achievement.
That's a tribute to his determined ball pocketing ability more so.
Jonny Archer has one of the best breaks in the country, and I feel that it's a large one may think.
Well, you remember what Earl Strickland told us right here in this booth about his break. He practiced 3 hours a day breaking.
Yes, it is. I like Jonny to draw on the other side of the side pocket. I don't know how he's going to play this. Maybe he'll just lag it across the table, but I like to draw back on the other side. So I'm going to try to go down a half inch and see how I do with that corner ball. At the table, we could be very cautious, but he's not going to allow that to bother his concentration. He's going to go ahead and take advantage. The players that have the confidence in themselves seem to
have something to do with the cliche.
Anything to distract you. You just play the game and you enjoy doing it. And that's something this guy is a little differently in hopes that he finds a good spot where Jonny will.
No, he looks like a masse, and that would mean he's willing to sacrifice position.
Know how to stop him, so he just figured out some sort of remedy for the type of play that Jonny Archer's playing right here. Beautiful shot. I'm glad we have it on camera, because if he's able to do this, it will certainly play back really, really nicely.
Look at this shot.
Threw away the mold when they made him. To get out in this particular act, we really accomplished something. He doesn't have much left. He doesn't have much to deal with here.
Well, he struck it very nice. Going the rail. Yeah.
The table really enjoying what he sees here.
Now the results of that, right? And
he gets paid off for it. Yeah.
You don't get to this position in the tournament by not being well.
I'm having an opportunity. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to run out a little different. Anyways, 5-0. Archer breaking the balls. Again,
let's just push out a little bit. He's going to move the 3 ball across the table, hopefully in front of the 8, creating
a decision of his. And the race of 13. And one thing is that you really never can count Nick actually right along with Earl Strickland. Corner ball goes in.
Players here would just like to roll the cue ball down by the 6, but I think
he's created quite a bit of distance and left him a combination. Nick's deadly at combinations, and he desperately needs to pocket this one.
Yeah, that was a combination of
74. Only. So if he continues, see, I'm the only one that can hear Pat Fleming leap. You're coming from Pat, for that $1,000 he promised to give away. I fully agree with that. Jonny's going to have to elevate. I believe he's going to have to try to draw the cue ball past the side, but maybe he's not. He's using more of the center ball here. Very nice stroke. What great recovery power he has. Playing himself out of line on the 8. Hit by the scratch in the upper right hand. Well, Jonny Archer has broken the ball 7 times successfully.
Very interesting shot. You can probably learn something from the way Nick plays his ball.
Unfortunately, he wasn't able to pocket it.
99% of the time.
Something offensively.
You certainly don't want to lose.
Game number 8, and Jonny Archer does lead in the match 7-0. It's a rather attack on Jonny before this match is over and win this match. He possibly can win to 13 by after it's probably 10-11. Just keep your eye on the corner ball. It's been going. Well, Nick's stopped at that time. Now he's going down table. 2 ball.
Nick didn't use the speed to move the 2-ball. Johnny looks to be playing offense here.
Well, Johnny doesn't have much of a choice but to go for the pocket here. And go for the pocket he did, hitting it again, now away from the 7-ball in some fashion. And it's such an advantage.
Displayed quite a deal of confidence in yourself in correctly applying the stroke.
It's would really help into the way he plays at the table.
I know that Johnny has many young fans, including my own son, and he appeals, his style of play appeals to many young flamboyant.
Get by with a 3-game lead by the score of 6 games to 3 in that particular match. Now, the winner of that match will then have the opportunity to play the loser of this match to see who faces. Well, 8 of those 9 breaks right now. Total performance averaged. Okay, he's broken the balls again. He cuts the 1 in. He may have to run into the 8 and go down table in that fashion.
I think he's just playing the straightaway safe here. Wrong.
Okay.
The shot.
Yeah, he's going to have to try to go off the 5, and then to the bottom cushion, and then back up table for the 3.
So he's striking the cue ball more center ball as opposed to follow stroke.
Okay, he tried against the number 1 ranked player in the world, side. So therefore, he's looking to play both balls. If I were him, I would just play the billiard. Jim Rimpey was in a similar situation, I think, about a year ago against Nick Varner. Varner was leading Jim Rimpey, I think, with a score of 9-0 or 10-1.
From the previous rack away from it. Whether come up table straight away with a little bit of right-hand spin on the cue ball.
Come down table and get the second cushion. He'll go toward it in and force it to the side cushion, which he's done with a better effort. So therefore, what's the sense of trying to do something and create a problem for yourself by missing the ball? Use just a center high ball here and come straight.
Like
this is game number 12. It's going to go to Johnny Archer, and now he'll have a very, with 7 on the total performance average, he only has 1 position error. And that's really incredible. After 11 or 12 racks, and there goes the 9.
Fairly routine sitting there.
Okay, Johnny.
He's been making it happen, too. When you play him getting thrown his way and make a very good
inventory list. If you don't believe how well he's played, all you have to do is call.
You just can't learn watching.
It's so having all levels to sit back and just watch tape after tape of Aki's stats because it's so informative. Victory here and in the semifinal match. What a performance! I mean, really, what a performance by a young 23-year-old.
John Archer.